Welcome to Sharon Lindsay Yoga and Wellbeing. Today's class will focus on enhancing mobility throughout the spine. The spine is such a crucial part of our well-being, as we know from the number of people that suffer from minor niggles in the back all the way to severe and chronic pain. So, improving mobility in the spine is great not only for our posture and our flexibility, but also for our overall movement and health. A mobile spine reduces stiffness, it improves our circulation, and it helps obviously prevent discomfort in the back. So this practice will guide you through gentle movements and deep stretches to leave your spine feeling supple, lengthened and revitalised. So today we're going to begin standing. So come to standing on your mat with your feet just a little wider than hip width apart. And we're going to begin with a standing cat-cow. I'll just turn to the side so that you can see what I'm doing. So with your feet wider than your hips and your knees really quite soft, we're going to place our hands on our thighs. And as we exhale, we're going to round the spine. So draw your tummy button towards your spine and round your shoulders forward. Tuck your chin to your chest. As you inhale, begin to send the tailbone back, arch in the low back. Push your rib cage forward and draw your shoulder blades back, opening up that chest. So exhaling, we round through the spine. Inhale, we open, send the tailbone back, rib cage forward, shoulders back. Exhale to round, really trying to work through every part of the spine here. Inhale to open, looking for nice fluid movements. Exhale to round. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale to open. And then slowly come back up, coming to a neutral position. Then, with the feet about hip width apart, so mine are a little wide, hip width apart. Your knees are not locked back straight, but they're also not bent. They're somewhere in the middle. They're soft and your legs are strong. Your spine is long and tall, and we're going to come in to a side bend. So inhale and sweep your arms up overhead. Take hold of your right wrist with your left hand and really lengthen that arm. So feel like you're pulling the right arm out of the shoulder socket, lengthening those fingers to the sky. Really engage your pelvic floor here, engage your glutes, engage your abdominal muscles, and as you exhale, reach over to the left, stretching into that side of the body, the right side. Keep breathing. Inhale back up to center. Now take hold of the left hand, the left wrist, and really lengthen that left arm up. And then as you exhale with a strong core, soft knees, reach over to the right and breathe. And then inhale back up to center and exhale to bring those arms down by the side. Now standing at the front of your mat with your feet hip width apart, breathe in and sweep your arms up. Look up towards your hands. As you exhale, sweep the arms out, palms facing down, tailbone moves back as the chest moves forward and the hands sweep all the way to the earth. Bend your knees whenever you need to. Relax your head down. Your hands might be touching the earth, or they might be resting on your shins, or they might just hang towards the earth, whichever feels comfortable for you. Soften the knees and feel like your back is supported. As
We hang here, allow gravity to lengthen the space between the vertebrae. So don't worry about keeping knees straight at all. This is not about a stretch in the back of the legs, although you may be feeling that too, but make sure it's gentle. It's more about allowing the spine to hang and allowing the muscles around the spine to let go. Then bend the knees a little deeper, place the hands on the mat and step the feet back, lifting the hips to the sky. Press into the hands to bring the tummy towards the chest, downward facing dog. And breathe. Now you're either going to step your right foot forward between your hands, or if you need to, place your knees down first and then step the right foot forward between the hands. So we're placing that right foot between the hands, place your back knee down and come on to the top of the back foot. Lift the chest so you're up on your fingertips. Turn to look over your right shoulder and place your left hand on the inside of that foot and reach your right hand towards the sky. Easy twist. And breathe. Bring that top hand down, placing it on the outside of the foot. Adjust your hands, curl the back toes and step back to downward facing dog. Really lengthening those sit bones to the sky. Feel that long, straight spine as your fingers, your hands press the earth away and your sit bones lengthen to the sky. Your spine is long and straight. And then we're going to step the left foot forward between the hands. The back knee comes down. Come up on your fingertips, come to the top of the back foot, and then twist towards that bent leg, looking over the left shoulder and reaching that left hand to the sky. The right hand is on the mat, pressing the earth away, and breathe. And then exhale, bring that top hand down, placing the hands on either side of the foot. Let's curl those back toes, lift the back knee and step that foot forward. Feet are hip width apart, the knees are bent, and allow the body to hang over the bent thigh or over the bent legs. The arms are dangling down. Your right hand can take hold of your left elbow and left hand can take hold of the right. Bent knees mean your spine is supported and your head and your arms can just hang, releasing any tension in the back, neck or shoulders. Release your elbows, bend the knees a little deeper, engage your core and begin to stack one vertebrae on top of the other as you roll slowly up the spine. As you reach the top, the shoulders roll back as the fingers lengthen down towards the earth. The knees are soft, the tailbone is slightly tucked. The shoulders are away from the ears. The spine is long and tall. The crown of the head is lengthening towards the sky. The chin slightly tucked to keep the back of the neck long. And as you breathe, you feel your tummy expand. As you breathe out, you feel the tummy and rib cage contract. And then we'll turn towards the long edge of the mat, stepping the feet wide. So the toes point forward and the outside edges of the feet are parallel to the short edges of the mat. Place your hands at the top of the thighs below the hip bones and then begin to fold forward, feeling those hip bones coming over the fingers. The tailbone moves back, the chest moves forward, the spine is straight and parallel to the earth. Stop here when you reach parallel to the earth
Check that your shoulders are away from your ears. Then take your right hand and bring it over to your left leg. It might be on your shin. You might be down, you can go down to your feet if you want to, but we really want to keep the spine nice and straight. So usually that, for most of us, that means staying a bit higher on the legs. Place that right hand on the leg, look over your left shoulder and reach your left hand for the sky and breathe, really lengthening that spine. Bring that left hand down, place it on your shin, bring the right hand across to the right shin, and then bring the left hand across to meet the right hand. Look over that right shoulder, keep your spine long and straight as you reach that right hand to the sky and breathe. Exhale, bring that hand down to your shin, bring the left hand across and breathe. Take a moment here, the spine still roughly parallel to the earth. And then place your hands on your hips as you lift your chest and bring your tailbone forward, coming upright. Now, let's come down onto our knees. Bring your knees about hip width apart and your calves, your shins coming directly behind your knees. Sit down on your heels or as close to your heels as you can, and then fold the body forward over the thighs, reaching your hands forward, your forehead on the mat if you can. Hands reaching as far forward as they can, and then begin to slide your nose forward towards your hands. Your hands begin to take the weight, your chest moves forward of your hands, and you lift the chest, drawing the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Begin to lift the hips, lift the tummy away from the earth, round through the spine, tuck your chin to your chest, and bring your heels, your sit bones back to your heels, forehead to the earth. And breathe. Then begin to draw the nose forward again, taking your weight on your hands whenever your body is straight. Lift the chest, draw the shoulders down, and breathe. Exhale, round through the spine. So take your time, moving back, rounding through the spine, tucking the chin to the chest, as you bring your sit bones down towards the heels and your forehead down towards the mat. One last time, drawing your nose forward along the mat until you come onto your tummy, push into the hands, lift the chest, draw the shoulders back. Lift the hips, round through the spine, chin to chest, as the sit bones come back to the heels, and breathe. And then begin to walk your hands slowly towards you as you come upright. Let's come to sitting with the feet in front of us, the knees bent and the spine long. And then take hold of your feet, or if it's more comfortable for you, maybe you're holding your ankles, but if you can take your feet, that's ideal. Keep the spine long, and then take a step forward with the feet. Lengthen the spine again, keep that tummy on the thighs if you can. Take another step forward, lengthen, another step forward, and then just keep going until you feel like your legs are starting to feel the stretch. We don't really want too much of a stretch in the legs, because what we want to do now is fold the head forward on to the knees, or towards the knees, towards the shins, and feel that stretch in the spine. So if your legs
are very tight, then move the feet back a little so that you can really round the spine down here. And breathe. And then slowly place the hands on the mat and walk the hands very slowly towards you as you bring the body back up. Nice. Now, lengthen out the legs, bringing them as straight as is comfortable, flexing the feet. And then we're going to step the left foot over the right. Lengthen your spine and twist towards that bent leg. Look over your left shoulder, place the fingers on the mat and wrap your arm around your knee, hugging that knee close to the body. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, empty the breath from the body. The tummy contracts and the body softens and maybe goes a little deeper in the twist. Keep focusing on that breath and the length in the spine. And then on your next exhale, slowly unwind back to the front. Straighten that bent leg, flexing the foot on that leg so it's strong. And then bring the right foot over the left leg, sitting up tall. Exhale, twist towards that thigh. Place your fingers down, look over the right shoulder and hug that knee close to the body. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, soften the body and deepen the twist. The straight leg is still active. You're fully focusing on the breath. And then on the next exhale, slowly unwind back to the front. Uncross that leg. Slide forward towards your feet, bending those knees, and then lower down onto your elbows and all the way down onto your back. Your feet are hip width apart and they're close enough to the glutes that if you reach down, your fingertips just about touch. Your shoulders relax. And on your next exhale, flatten the low back towards the earth and begin to peel the tailbone and the pelvis away from the mat. Peel the low back away from the mat. Lift that pelvis to the sky. Your knees move forward. Your glutes are engaged, lifting your pelvis high. You breathe in and the belly expands. You breathe out, the belly contracts. On the next exhale, you roll slowly down the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then relax everything. Then we're going to just allow the knees to fall all the way over to one side, keeping both shoulders down. And then come back to center and allow the knees to fall all the way over to the other side. And then come back to center. Hug your knees to your chest. Really lengthening out that low back. And then place one foot on the mat and then the other. Extend one leg long and then the other. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. And take a few moments here in silence, noticing the sensations in your spine. When you're ready, bend your knees, placing your feet on the mat. Roll gently over onto one side. Place your top hand down, pressing into the mat to guide you gently back up to a comfortable seated position. Feeling your sit bones on the earth. Your spine is effortlessly long and your shoulders relaxed. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice, and if you would like to continue practicing with me, please remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.